So we got a special mission, and this ended up being the right ship to take it. It's my Phonoctus. It's actually a porpoise, so it has a pretty good mining hold in it, and can
warp drive active.
Can hold enough so that we have a bunch of extra kernite out at the base. So if we get more of that mission,
warp drive active.
We can make it available. Where's my DST at? I have one at Amar.
Warp drive active.
It's such a great skin on this. Really like it.
Drive active.
Ship, and I should be using the DST. I'm in the right ship. I'm in the exact right ship for what I'm doing. Cargo is 9,600 cubic meters. I only have about 9,300 in the
warp drive active.
In the Viator. But the Viator is 100% the right choice for running all of these missions except for this special.
Warp drive active.
So and sure, a DST could hold more. I didn't have the DST with me. I still don't have the DST with me. The DST is at Amar. It's not at these stations here. So it's all good. I'm getting there, and I'm going to have extras left over, so it won't be a problem.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, I don't have cargo hold optimizers in this. I have speed rather than cargo hold optimizers in the Viator. But I suppose you could refit and have it set up so that it can do that, but I just like it quicker because I take the Viator into Lowsec as well, and so I want that speedy alignment off the gate.
Warp drive active.
And I want the speed. It's way faster. You see here, this guy only has 4 jumps left. This guy, well, he doesn't have 16 jumps. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you want that speediness for just blazing through the missions. Bring cargo hold optimizers. Those are rigs. You're not going to change out the rigs. I'm not going to change out the rigs. That's a no.
Warp drive active.
Oh. Low standings Kirimura Fleet.
Warp drive
I'm
active.
gonna run into him with this guy. Buy a second Viator, but you can only fly one. I don't have everything at this other station here. I'm like 11 jumps away from my main station. Watching this makes you want to play Eve again? Me too.
Warp drive active.
It's all good. I got this down. Things are pretty efficient. I'm bringing enough to do... 6 of these missions. I'll have enough Kernite for 6 of these missions. I'll use one, I'll have 5 left over. It's all good. There's all them Kikimuras I was mentioning.
Warp drive active.
Next content patch looks good, you're not gonna lie, it does. It looks very good. There's gonna be a big battle over Udema.
Warp drive active.
Recorded a video about it earlier, and it'll be posting soon.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted. Warp drive active.
God forbid buying a stereo for hacking and a second for relic sites. That's called Zugma or literature.
Warp drive
There is a resolution
active.
to that. Thoughts about the alligator. My thoughts about the alligator. Why the fuck did they use the dragon or the drake body? Why didn't they make something new? It looks like it's going to be a fantastic ship. But why the body is the Drake body? I don't know. It's the 3rd ship with the Drake body, or 4th ship. It's beautiful? Okay. Well, I guess if you guys like it, if it's what everybody wanted, then fine.
Warp drive active.
But isn't there 4 with that? So you got the Drake, and then you got the Drake Navy issue, and then you got the alligator, and there's another one, right? Gerstus copy from Caldari, that's why there's no new body. And there's the Nightmare. Nighthawk, no, it's Nighthawk, not Nightmare. Nighthawk, correct. So that's 4 ships with the Drake body. And then Gerstus, let's just see here.
Warp drive active.
So anyway, I just I guess I would have liked to see something different in the body, but the ship sounds very interesting. It sounds like something that I would like to fly from its stats. So, you know, could be good. Ship looks good on
Docking
paper.
permission
Yes, so
requested. Docking
if you get it
request
right away,
accepted.
then you can fly it for a few months before the nerf. So, this guy is gonna head back.
Warp drive active. Autopilot engaged.
All right. So, we got 59,000 Kernite here. Agents. Offered. Accept. Complete. Bam. Sweet, and that's Emperor family. Let's see where we're at. 9.07. I got a 0.718. All right. That's good. I went from like 9.01
Autopilot jumping.
to 9.07. I'll take it. I'm okay with it. I think that's fine.
Warping to Stargate. Warp drive
Okay.
active.
So, we're gonna go put this on the other station, I think. Or is this the station too? Distribution for, oh, I'm at the station already. It's the same station as where I've been doing everything else. How about that? Okay. Well then, let's see what we need here. All right, we got another high-sec one. That is 14 in a
Approaching
row,
Stargate.
high-sec. Maybe the Squiz says, maybe the Alligator will have the Drake skin with big teeth in the front. I vote for two big teeth right in the center there that kind of protrude out. And when it fires its missiles, it has a little bit of a lift. Right? For the Alligator? I'd go for that. All right, here goes mission 14.
Autopilot jumping. Warp drive active. Warping to Stargate.
I'm not.
Warp drive active.
I got this guy autopiloting back. He's tanky enough, I'm not too worried about it. And he's not carrying anything at the moment. He's empty, so even if he gets scanned, they're not going to find anything. And he's PvP fit. That'd be interesting if somebody attacked me. So I think that that I could be running missions with all three of my guys here
Warp drive
at the
active.
same time. and just have 2 of them autopiloting or something, you know? Except my guy who's autopiloting right now,
Approaching Stargate.
he would not be able to run any of the specials because the specials all harm Minmatar
Warp drive
standings.
active.
And he is at 9.5, 8.5. What is he at on there on Minmatar? He's at 8.46. I'm not willing to harm that. It would take a lot more to raise that if I harmed it. So he is staying with stuff that will not harm the Galante or Minmatar. And if for some reason I need to start doing commerce with Galante or Minmatar, then he would be my perfect choice because you can't have all of them.
Active.
Like this guy's Caldari Amar, and I would not be able to have Caldari Amar and Galante and Minmatar all in high standings. I might be able to have the corpse at 10, but you know, would I autopilot in a freighter? Absolutely. Absolutely. I could run these missions autopiloting in freighters that are brick tanked, that have like 600, almost 700,000 EHP, while carrying something that is worthless in the eyes of anybody scanning it because they only have contract value. And so that'd be no problem autopiloting them. Are there any bonuses for reaching max standings? With this, not that I'm aware of. But there are some on the pirate factions. It's my understanding that if you reach 10 with like angels, and then you're hanging out with angels in a belt, they won't attack you. And if somebody attacks you, then they will remote rep you and shit like that.
Drive active.
Very interesting stuff.
Approaching Stargate.
I have never done it. I've thought about, you know, getting one of my pirate standings up as high as possible and see what happens. And maybe with this impending war,
Drive active.
it would be advantageous to do that. But
Warp drive active.
I've always been hesitant to do it because I do most of my stuff on the show. I mean, I ran 100 of these distribution missions in the last few days off the show. Most of the stuff I do on the show, I do like market trading usually, you know, off the show and stuff like that. Maybe some hauling of my own stuff. But stuff like the combat and everything, I tend to do that just on my own or on the show. And the problem with missions for like Angels and Gerstus is that
Warp drive active.
missions in Lowsec and stuff, and it'd be really hard to complete them, especially if I have stream snipers. It just is going to make it really difficult. So I'm not 100% sure how to address that and still be able to show it on the show. You know, maybe I block out all my location and everything. I can run triple screen. I've done that many times where I, you know, to like everything that's on the screen here, we widen it out to the edges to where it's on my other monitors next to it. That's why I have 3 monitors all in a row here, because I've done that in the past. But I'm not sure that that I want to do that way. And there is also the fact that when you're grabbing each mission, it's gonna show the locations and stuff. So I don't know, I'll have to think about that. So Eddington, you want to know who's in the impending war? All of us.
Autopilot active.
It's coming to all of us. if you weren't here earlier, we talked about the impending war, and the problem is that the war can impede on Udema, and it can cause the standings or the security status of Udema to fall from 0.5 to 0.4. If that happens, then freighters will not be able to get through.
Warp drive active.
It's going to be an absolute shit show, and Jita will be cut off from all the rest of the. Jita will be in its own high-sec island. It'll just be an enormous. It'll be a high-sec continent. It won't just be an island. It'll be a continent. And so that is coming. Is it an in-game thing? Absolutely. Yes. It's from Deathless, and it has to do with the new areas opening up.
Warp drive
It
active.
is a player war, and it is also an NPC war. Truly burn Jita. Yes, this will be burn Udema. Yeah. Yeah, the battle is going to be glorious. Now, if it happens that Udema falls, it won't be forever. According to everything that I've got right now, I could be wrong. There's a small percentage that I'm wrong. So this happens in November. So we're a couple of months. I think it's November 14th. So we're what, 6 weeks, 7 weeks away from this, and it's corruption.
Autopilot jumping.
It's going to be the corruption war, something like that.
Warp drive active.
So it is, you know.
Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active.
So it's my understanding that the war is going to go on for a certain point, and then when a certain level happens, that like a certain number of systems have been taken over by corruption,
accepted.
or by what's the name of the other one? It's not stabilization. It's a different name. I forget. It starts with an S. And when we get to that point, then there's going to be a reset that happens with the war, and one side is awarded with a bit more power or something like that. Suppression. Corruption and suppression. So, yeah.
Approaching Stargate.
So that's what, it's going to spill over into high-sec. It's just going to. This is number 15 high-sec mission in a row. We have not been handed a low-sec mission yet. My estimate is that it'll be 1 out of every 22 from this mission agent. Madiskin, hello? You call me Big Beard. Suppose that's okay. Yes, and hello back to Australia. How's the rep grind going? Good. Making good progress, and I think I've figured out how to limit the number of low-sec missions.
Warp drive active. Autopilot jumping.
Will NPC stations change in this war? Maybe. That is a possibility.
Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active.
Think you can Omega with distribution missions and level 3 security? No, I don't recommend it. I mean, the answer is yes, you could do it, but I highly discourage it. I highly discourage trying to Plex with a newer character. The only time that I recommend that people Plex their accounts is when you're stinking rich in the game already and you have more money than you know what to do with. Other than that, I do not recommend it. And because you're chasing it and it becomes work, which takes the fun out of the game. It's much better to just pay the monthly. And Omega's on sale right now. Exclamation point sale.
Approaching Stargate.
We have it on sale, 20% off. Use the coupon code with that command. Save another 3% on top of it. And it has some skins in it. So, you know, yeah, I don't recommend plexing your account unless you have a whole bunch of money.
Warp drive active.
I could Plex my account. How much could I do? I have 36,000 Plex. It's so much Plex. Thank you, Kyle. I have 36,000 Plex, and it's 500 Plex per month.
Warp drive active.
So that's 72
Autopilot
months.
Jumping.
5 years. I think that if you buy higher amounts, it's cheaper.
Warping to Stargate. Warp drive active. Docking permission requested.
So, so it could be longer, but
Docking request accepted.
you know, I've been playing with this character for 10 years doing commerce, and you know, I've not achieved what I want to. I'm still paying for my stuff. The only thing I did is the multi-character training. It was cheaper to buy it with Plex than it was to buy it outright with cash, with the current sale that they have in NES. And so I bought two 24 packs, and it cost me like 7,000 Plex. Where is my store? What is going on here? Redeem items.
Autopilot jumping.
What did I do? I messed something up, most definitely. All right. Forget I even clicked. Is it right here? New Eden store. Receiving store data.
Warping to Stargate.
This is not
Warp
the
drive
store.
active.
What the hell's going on? I clicked NES. Corona 6, Chattajon, Walt Dangerfield, Demon Soul Games, Cellfire Guard, Cow, Cosmic, Spectral Knight, and Morgan Mills. Thank you all for following. My apologies for not hollering it out sooner. All right. Okay. I have too many Plex to use in the store.
Stargate.
Right. I have overloaded the store because I have too much Plex. It is an enormous amount of Plex. Don't get me wrong. And that is in here when you see my overview and that I've spent 172 billion, a good chunk of that is from me putting up buy orders for Plex. And but I'm doing that because I'm waiting for something else to go on sale in the NES store, and then I'm going to buy that stuff with Plex. Too much flex, you mean? Right. Look at how strong my bank account is. Right. So Yeah. So anyway, I could do that, but I got something in mind, which is going to make me more money. Now, all right, let's talk about something here. And let's see, while I'm flying back. So, Markee Bank, no.
Autopilot jumping.
Okay, so at
Drive
FanFest.
active.
Okay, so I'm a commerce guy.
Station.
I'm this character is all about commerce, trade, transportation, manufacturing, all that stuff. And so at FanFest, they said that that it was like, well, I forget how much it was. That puts you in the top 1% of people, and I'm in the top 1% with this character in wealth.
Another dragon boarding the train.
But
all aboard! Choo choo.
the top 1/10 of 1% is 1.9 trillion.
Approaching station.
So now I have a goal. Actually, my goal is to become a trillionaire, but if I could hit the 1/10 of 1%, that'd be pretty cool. It's just for bragging rights. Now, if I could only translate it into real life, right? Like, I've had good success in real life, but I haven't had this kind of success. So I'm doing well in game. All right, so Theorex, 95 months as a sub. That is a ton. How about 6,650 gold? Everybody here.
Docking permission request active.
Yeah, I think they said that the top 0.5% was
Docking
900
permission
billion and
Docking
above.
request accepted.
And
Autopilot disabled. Waypoint drive active.
so, and then the top 1/10 of 1% was 1.9 trillion. And so I know that I'm in the top 1%. Does Iron Bank still play? So I was talking about him earlier, and somebody said that he got his character banned.
Docking permission
So-
requested.
I don't know.
Docking request accepted.
God, here we go. So that's number 16. And still high sec. So you got one character banned. Who's allowed to make new accounts. And he was still mining and doing exploration. All right. That was 7 years ago. Has it been that long ago? So I saw him do an Eve show within the last year.
Active.
But I don't know what he's, been up to.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Is that on the table behind me? There is a Raven ship model. I have not unpacked it because the cats go and jump up on there, and I'm afraid they're going to slide it off of there. I got to get like a rubber mat or something to that won't slide around if the cats get up there. I'm afraid that the cats would knock that Raven off and bust it.
Warp drive active.
I've got the Eve collector packs. Yeah, I've got let's see, what do I have? I don't have the Megathron. I have the Tempest. I have the Raven, and I have the Armageddon, I think it is.
Warp drive active.
Magnetic base with a giant magnet under the table too. Yeah, they actually could rub on the stuff. I probably, you know what, I should get the Amar one, put it out there or something. That Raven one needs to be where the cats are not at, because if they start using the needles on the front of it as something to rub their face on or whatnot, they could actually break them. Endings. 9.09. I have a feeling that I'm going to sit there for a while. Could put it in a plexiglass box. That's not a bad idea. Actually, it just needs to go up on a shelf where the cats aren't going. So that's eventually what'll happen. And I couldn't bring I couldn't allow the cats around the Tempest one either. Its solar cells are very, very thin. Right, I'm gonna step away for just a moment. I'm gonna go grab another drink. I'll be right back. Then we're gonna continue on. While I'm away, get in on the giveaway if you haven't already. Exclamation point giveaway. It is some skill points. I think it's 500,000 skill points. So get in on that, exclamation point giveaway, and we'll draw that near the end of the show. If you win and you're not here, it's okay, because I'll send it to you in email. Be right back. All right. I have returned. All right, let's head back. So that was mission number 16. No Lowsec yet. This is a really good sign. Yeah, so far this is going really good.
Active.
This is, if I can prove out that it's only 4% instead of about 20% at the other one, then it brings a whole new dynamic to figuring out where you're going to run your missions from. Because the other one I was going into Lowsec all the time, 20% of the time. My numbers came out to 18%. This come out to where it should be about 4.5%.
Warp drive active.
Computer blocks may keep cats from going near them. Yeah, I don't know. I know it keeps bugs away. I don't know about cats though.
Warp drive active.
You found that info looking it up? Oh.
Warp drive active.
So the farther away from Lowsec you are, the better. Well, okay, so it depends on how far the mission giver is willing to give missions. The one that I was in, where it was about 20% Lowsec, that one was only giving missions up to 5 jumps away. And so I thought that maybe all of them would only give them at 5 jumps away. Well, I found that to not be true, to my surprise. This one will give them up to 6 jumps away. And so I had to refigure, because I had figured that there was only 4 out of 98 systems within 5 jumps that were Lowsec here. But then since it started giving me 6 jumps away, then it became 8 out of 155. Place a cucumber next to the ship. That will scare the cats away for sure. Is anyone else getting issues with notifications? I don't know, Madzakan. Notifications. Where? All right, here's another one, another high-sec one. That is 17. I estimate 1 out of 22 will be a Lowsec mission. So they are not constellation based. Well, are they? No. Because I've gotten missions in other regions. These happen to both be in the same, but I have gotten stuff in other regions. And so you're talking about in-game, on the notifications in-game, that the number keeps showing here, even though you don't have any notifications. I am not having that problem, it seems. Doesn't mean it's not an issue. Doesn't look like I'm having that problem though. All right, so here goes number 17. here on Twitch. What kind of notifications are there on Twitch that people look for? I don't know. I don't. What is a notification on Twitch? Is that like direct message to you? I don't know. You click and it just loads constantly. Try refreshing your browser. Control F5.
Warp drive active.
Right, Jura, Devil Dog for life. Thank you for the follows. Welcome. You guys think I could hit 45,000 followers today? We're at 44,960. 40 more. Maybe I will.
Warp drive active.
One more jump. Then we drop off this large group of homeless. I'm transporting homeless. 45K is a bit optimistic. Oh, I don't know about that. I've had 54 new followers today. So it'll only be 40 more. There's 45K on your screen? Oh, yeah. Well, it's probably rounding it up. Transporting them where? Sounds like Soylent Green is on the menu. Oh, hey, this one's blue.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Yep, so here's a large group of homeless. Well, now, should I feel bad about turning them in? Complete the mission. I don't want to fail the mission. All right.
Warp drive active.
I'm giving them homes, but yeah, somebody else said that they were going to be turned into Soylent Green, if you know what that is.
Warp drive active.
That's a home, sort of. Soylent Green. Well, it's a place that you could physically be, I guess. Soylent Green is people. Yep. Sounds like an issue. They'll get to spend the rest of their lives there.
Warp drive active.
A very relaxing place. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to be Soylent Green. .1 Amar are known for their kindness. Right. They haven't had me transporting any slaves.
Warp drive active.
But I suppose that's possible.
Warp drive active.
Spiral mirror. We Amar like shiny things, so we keep ourselves shiny. We eat the weak. All right.
Warp drive active.
Maybe the True Blood kind, right? True Blood was a great show. That's getting kind of demented now.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Well, if you want to go dark, somebody who doesn't type in chat often, that's just lurking, do ! lurk in chat. But only somebody who doesn't hardly ever talk. How much cargo space on average do you need? Yeah, as much as like 9,000. Compton, lurk, whispers spread, the truth concealed. The shadow perception unseen, unheard, yet moving through the mundane. In the shadows, I dwell, unnoticed. Enigma. Yes. So. Yeah, the bot gets really dark. Welcome Dragon gets really dark with that stuff. Yeah. All right, here is another high-sec one. By the way, if you're wondering about what is the perfect ship for this, I'm in the perfect ship for this. ! EWB. It is a Viator on there, which is really great for running distribution missions. Here's number 18 in a row, high-sec. Debit $1 million. What did I do that gave me a debit of $1 million? Why did I just get debited $1 million? Mission collateral paid. I had to pay a collateral on this? Was I not paying attention? There's a collateral on this? Collateral. Prior to accepting a mission, following must be provided by you as collateral to be returned to you upon successful completion of the mission. Wow. Yeah. Sisek and AHB, thank you for the follows. So I don't know if I've seen that before with a mission, an NPC mission. Well, it's at the bottom so you don't see it, just like real life. Yes, I'm using a blockade runner. Exclamation point EWB. I'm running the Viator. All right. So it wanted $1 million from me as collateral to transport this. All right. That's fine.
Warp drive active.
Does this pay extra well because I had to pay put the collateral in? I guess we'll kind of analyze what I get from it.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Assumed I have a valuable load. It doesn't have any value on it. We'll dock up here and we'll see what it gives. Yes, blockade runners do get popped at gates and at landing at station because they can't be scanned. People assume that you have something really valuable on you, and they're willing to take a chance. They can use like a tornado and single shot you most of the time.
Warp drive active.
So my sound disappeared for some reason.
Docking permission
I
requested.
bet you everybody else is hearing me fine. I need to refresh.
Docking request accepted.
Complete the mission. It doesn't seem that it paid anything better. In fact, it gave a worse standings. Only a 0.056. I mean, oh, I moved the goods, move the goods. This one pays. I wonder if I paid each time to haul these. I don't think I did. Why would I do it this time? No, not regional market. Let's see here. This right here. So I got my collateral back. Oh yeah, here's another one. Here's another one. All right. So yeah, it looks like I've just not noticed earlier with so many other transactions going on. Because like just since I picked this up, I sold 2 more things. Don't necessarily notice everything.
Warp drive active.
Well, that was number 18. No Lowsec yet. So, conceivably, with how long it takes, if it's once every 22 missions, and it takes me less than 10 minutes each mission, conceivably I could do a turn down on the Lowsec and not take a penalty, unless I happen to get another one right close to it. But I'm not gonna do that. I tried that already. I think anything above 6.5 and you do turn downs, your stats, your standings really take a hit, and it takes you quite a few missions to catch it back up. And now that I'm up in the 9 range, I bet you if I did one turn down and took the hit on it, that it might take me 10 missions to get back what I lost. So you know, it's not a very good deal.
Warp drive active. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
All right, time to grab me another mission. Lowsec. All right, there's my first Lowsec one. Wow, deep in Lowsec too. That's really deep in Lowsec. That's fucking 9 jumps. 9. All right, so this is the furthest the furthest I've ever done before was 6. This is 9 jumps. 9. Like, what the hell? 9. I don't know what to say.
Warp drive active.
9 is a really long way. Use the cloak. Yeah.
Warp drive active.
So, from Eve Uni's wiki page, level 4 distribution missions will always send you to an adjacent constellation. Huh.
Warp drive active.
Well, this is a huge number of jumps into there. The Grosh, hello. I'm not sure what to think about this. I thought that it was pretty incredible that I got 6 jumps away. Although my track record's been really good. This is my first Lowsec mission for 18 other missions. And so if you wanted to avoid Lowsec missions altogether, you could use this mission agent, turn down the first one for free, second one, well, then you just have to wait. You come back in 4 hours, turn it down, and with no penalty. So
Warp drive active.
I am genuinely surprised that it's sending me this far away. Now we have another mission giver that's around the same percentage, but if I have to go 9 out, I mean, how do you know, like, why? If I run 100 missions through the other mission giver, and 20% of the time he sends me to Lowsec, but the maximum jumps I ever had was 5. Why is this guy all of a sudden sending me more? Yeah. System's huge. 97 AU. I have safest route set. Well, I wonder if we did shortest, if it would be within 6 or something. I don't know.
Warp drive active.
We got somebody who's hostile in here. So I'm changing my angle in case there's smart bombing.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Skill training completed.
Oh, shorter.
Oh yeah, another dragon boarding the train. All aboard!
Does take
Choo
2 jumps
choo.
off.
Permission requested.
Still
Docking
7.
request accepted.
Think smart bombs have a hard time with my tank? Well, I'm tanky enough that I probably would do okay, but it's not a guaranteed, you know? It's just not a guarantee, so... Alright. Did this one pay me anymore or anything? No, doesn't pay very good. Oh, wait. Dock up again. Nope, dock up again.
Docking permission requested. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
I had to change my fit. I can get 1 tick less by changing my fit here. I had to have 1 cargo expander in to get here, but this puts me at 3 ticks instead of 4. Well, I don't have any links pages anymore.
Warp drive active.
Oh, and Woha, thank you for the sub. 31 months as a sub. How about 620 gold? Everybody here in your honor. Thank you, buddy. Much appreciated. I know there's nobody in here, but I'm still cloaking anyway in case somebody pops in the gate, you know. Like that. Vexer.
Warp drive active.
That's a lot of Lowsec jumps. Fair bit of risk.
Oh
The
yeah,
planet
another
decloaked me.
dragon boarding the
Did
train.
you see that?
All aboard! Choo choo.
It said a nearby planet disrupted my cloak.
Warp
All
drive
right, let's see
active.
here. Wax guy, good to see you without a brace. Yes, thank you. I did post a video on it. The problem's not fixed, but I got the pain taken care of without pain pills, so that's really good. 45 months as a sub. And let's see here, 1,350 gold. Everybody here. In your honor. Thank you, Lax Guy. Alright, we're back in high sec. There's still issues with local chat. I think that they've got them
Warp
cleared
drive
up.
active.
It feels like I haven't seen any issues with chat in a little bit.
Warp drive active.
Before, well, we'll start earning. Doesn't take long. That was a
Drive
long trip.
active.
That is the longest distribution mission trip I have ever had. 9 jumps. Absolutely the longest. The longest before that was 6. I don't know how it jumped up so high.
Warp drive active.
So I think they announced about a week ago that they thought that they had fixed the issues with chat. There was a mention of it at FanFest as well. You wish they would pay more? Yeah, they don't pay shit. This is all about the standings. This is, yeah, I'm at 9.11. It's gonna take multiple missions to get to 9.12. Although the specials can cause you to go way up, especially if the special happens to come from a mission agent that is from the same
Warp drive active.
corp that you're working on. So that happened to me today, and it was plus 3.125 or something like that. It was really big. Is it still in my list here? Yeah, plus 3.125 for doing the mission.
Permission requested. Docking
So,
request accepted.
and then I had another one. I had 2 of them today. And so I would consider it to be really lucky. Let's see here. Yeah, here's another one, 0.718. I was just turning in Kernite. Caused some nice jumps. So that was good. So, and here's, see, maybe this is the one that gave me the other mission. Storyline security here. Still about the good LPN rep, yes, which is exactly what I'm doing. And okay, so here's another high sec one. So we are 1 low sec and we are 19 high sec. And I thought that it was going to average out to about 22 to 1. We're still within that range. All right, so that's 5,000. So I'm gonna have to put in 1 cargo expander, which gives me an extra tick on alignment, but it's all high sec. So 1 extra tick won't hurt me. You know, do they sell Kernite here? I didn't even look. The station does sell Kernite. I could have just bought the Kernite here. Clumsy me! Holy cow. And market is about 1,000 per on it, and they're selling it for like 1,600. That's not too bad. Yeah, turn in Kernite's a storyline mission. It was given from a security agent, but it's a mining mission.
Active.
And the agents, the special agents, can give you mining, distribution, or security to go attack stuff. So, one of the 3, they can give it to you.
Warp drive active.
You sell Kernite in the storyline mission stations? Yeah, so I do too. If there's not somebody there selling already. If there's somebody there selling already, I'll just leave them alone. But I do have one station where I'm selling the Kernite at 2,500 each, and they're selling. and they cost me 1,000. So you know, I make a little over double, but I'm, you know, not too vigorous on it. It's just when I happen to come across the stations.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, people will pay a premium to not have to change stations to haul it or anything. Especially if they get that one and they are, you know, in a combat ship. They don't want to go haul it. They're not going to go mine it. Although, it would be interesting. I could go try mining some of it sometime. Yeah, well, that goes. I go mine it in a cheap little ship. Fit up a Venture for it or something. I wonder how much a Venture can hold, how many units it can hold. The problem is you can't compress it. If you compress it, even if you give them 8,000 units, then it's compressed, and they don't want it. So you can't compress it. And so it has to be in its larger. And so I carried a bunch down from Jita in one of my freighters, and it was. I only was able to have like 250 million worth in there, so it wasn't as much as I wanted. Venture is 5K. Yeah, so I wonder how that would work out. You know, that could be fun to go mine some, because you have to go into Lowsec to get it. So, oh, same as selling hobgoblins and Amar Amatar mission stations. Oh, I hadn't thought about that. See, there's all this little nuance where people can specialize in. And so when people talk about the fact of having,
welcome, Elder Dragon,
like Old Man Gamer,
you think you're worthy of being a Markee Dragon subscriber?
Then
Duke
I
isn't
give
so sure of
1,000
that.
gold to everybody here in honor of the gift sub. So that was a squirrel, most definitely. That distracted the crap out of me. Yeah, So, thank you, Old Man Gamer. So, there are all kinds of little opportunities like this. Like the Kernite, like the, the hobgoblins at the Amar Amatar mission stations and stuff like that, where you can sell stuff for double. And you can double your money, but it's a little bit at a time. But what if you took a region and you figured out where every level 1 mission agent, storyline mission agent was, and you placed Kernite for sale at all of them, and you bought it Kernite for 1,000, you sold it for 2,000, you double your money each time on it, you have it at 50 different stations, you put it up for 30 days, you go out every 80 days.
Welcome, Elder Dragon.
And
so, you think you're worthy of being a Markee Dragon subscriber? Duke isn't so sure.
Oh my
of
God,
that.
you guys. Now you've started. Oh.
Welcome, Elder Dragon.
This is,
you
I don't
think
know,
you're
man.
worthy of being a Markee Dragon subscriber?
You guys,
Duke isn't so sure of that.
You guys started some shit here now. We got a hype train going. All right. You're totally trying to distract me. So, Old Man Gamer to Tannis Rain, another 1,000 gold to everybody here. Thank you, Old Man Gamer, again. And Nerdy Dork to Rupiculus. Look at that. Another 1,000 gold.
YUP, and YUP cheers. X500.
It couldn't say your name, so it didn't do yup, and up, and yup. Oh, you must be a fan of yup. What was that show? Where'd I always go, yup?
Drive active.
Storage Wars. Yeah, so 500 bits from, yup. How about 5,000 gold to everybody here in your honor? Thank you, thank you. Yup.
Docking permission
Welcome,
requested.
Dave.
Elder
Docking
Dragon.
That was his name,
accepted.
So,
Dave.
you think you're worthy of being
Didn't he
a
die?
Markee Dragon subscriber?
I think he
Duke
died.
isn't so sure of that. Get in line with the other dragons
And
and show me
Ruffcolis
what you're
just
made
followed.
of. What are you waiting for? Get over there before I open a can of whoop ass.
Thank you for that. And then IQ 0. That's a great name. Another 1,000 gold to everybody here in honor of your brand new sub. So thank you, thank you. And Bullfrog, thank you for subbing. All right. To be honest, all of your choices kept getting rejected, and so you had a PvP Thorax. All right.
So, you think you're worthy of
Look at
being a
that.
Markee
We're almost at
Dragon
Hype Team
subscriber?
3.
Duke isn't so
Grim
sure of
Fizz?
that. Get in line with the other dragons.
Thank you
and show me what
for
you're made of. What are you
the brand
waiting
new
for?
sub. There is
Get over
1,000
there
gold.
before I open a can of whoop ass.
Everybody here in your honor, thank you for the support. And you say Dave Hester is still in the auction business. All right, one of them from that show died. I don't remember who it is. So, all right, one more. I think we'll keep the hype train going. We're level 2. Yep.
Welcome,
Oh.
Elder Dragon.
There we go.
So, you think you're worthy of being a Markee Dragon subscriber?
Old Man Gamer
Duke
gifted a
isn't so
sub to
sure of
Indrid.
that.
All right. There is another 1,000 gold to everybody here. Indrid was just saying something. Indrid, 2-week player here. Tried EVE Online because of me. Oh, it's a very kick-ass game, dude. Holy cow. Oh, you mean the game's kicking your ass? Yes. I agree. The game is awesome. I don't know. I don't know what I'd do without it. I'd be playing something else, but EVE is like endless. So, all right, we got a level 3 hype train going here. So, there we go.
Oh yeah, another dragon
Oh.
boarding the train.
Brain Manager.
All
says,
aboard!
38
Choo
months as
choo.
a sub.
Boop.
Boop. Yeah, 1,140 gold to everybody here. In Brain Manager's honor. Thank you, thank you. There was somebody here who was complaining they didn't have any gold before this. Now you have gold. You have a lot of it. So, yeah. All right. Well, there we go. We certainly have enough people we could go higher. Get everybody some emotes. So, and there's Theo Rex, 300 bits.
Theo Rex cheered. X300.
Another 300 gold to everybody here in your honor. Thank you, Theo Rex. Right. So, okay, let's see here. And the Germinants, thank you for the follow. Welcome. All right, time to grab another mission. You guys keep distracting me. I'm not telling you to keep distracting me. I'm complaining you keep distracting me. Don't take that as a directive. This is to high sec. That makes 20 high sec, 1 low sec. So far, my assertion that there's going to be about 4% off of this guy is right, but I'm not 100% sure how I'm coming up with that number correctly. After that mission that had 9 jumps. So, no distracted driving. Keep my eyes on the gate ahead of me. Don't want to miss it.
Warp drive active.
something behind me?
Warp drive active.
Or are you just trying to distract me?
Welcome, Elder Dragon. So, you think you're worthy of being a Markee Dragon subscriber?
Distraction.
Duke isn't so sure of that.
Nerdy Dork just gifted some subs.
Welcome, Elder Dragon. So,
All right.
you think you're worthy of being a Markee Dragon subscriber? Duke isn't so sure of that.
So, Nerdy Dork
Warp drive
gifted a
active.
sub to Chieftain.
Welcome, Elder Dragon. So, you think you're worthy of being
1,000
a
gold to
Markee
everybody
Dragon
here for
subscriber?
that. And then
Duke
Nerdy
isn't
Dork
so sure of that.
to Rokanos. Another 1,000 gold. Everybody here. And then Nerdy Dork to the Pagan. Another 1,000 gold. All right. So, trying to distract us all.
Welcome,
he
Elder
was,
Dragon.
right.
So,
There's
you
another
think you're
sub.
worthy of being
I
a Markee Dragon
appreciate
subscriber?
all of your
Duke isn't so
generosity,
sure
everybody.
of that.
Warp drive active.
And so, oh, that was Nerdy Dork again. To sub to Cyril Amir. All right. How about another 1,000 gold? Oh, David tried the gold command. Didn't work out so well for him. Well, there it is again for you. Anybody who tries giving gold, like the command that I use, it will tax you 1,000 gold. Just saying, right? So,
Warp drive active.
yeah. All right. Thank you for that that other gifted sub there, Nerdy Dork. And we got 3 minutes. Level 4 hype train. Is it level 5 that you guys like get the most stuff, or does it go beyond that? I don't know. I don't push hype trains very often. So, David just tried it again? He wanted to be taxed again? Yeah, see, it truly took 1,000 gold from you. He didn't believe it. He thought it was like Space Prince level shit. Nope. Oh, and don't do the Space Prince command. Exclamation point Space Prince. He says he will double your gold.
Welcome, Elder
but,
Dragon.
you know.
So, you think you're worthy of being a Markee
Nerdy
Dragon
just
subscriber?
gifted another sub
Duke isn't so sure of that.
to Paran Shawcross. All right. There's another 1,000 gold, everybody. Thank you, thank you.
Warp drive active.
Can you transfer gold to an offshore haven?
Welcome,
I don't
Elder
know.
Dragon.
Damn, Nerdy
So,
Dork.
you think you're worthy of being a Markee Dragon subscriber?
Chin
Duke
Altar
isn't so sure
has
of
got a gift
that.
sub from Nerdy Dork. Another 1,000 gold to everybody. Dude,
Docking permission requested.
You are being
Docking
very
request
generous.
Accepted.
yeah. Thank you. Okay, so somebody's got to get us the rest of the way on this level 4 hype train. I'm just saying, you may as well all get a lot of extra emotes and stuff out of it. So, won't take but one more.
Welcome,
maybe
Elder
two.
Dragon.
Oh,
So,
there it goes.
you think
No,
you're
Nerdy
worthy
Dork.
of being a
Was
Markee
that you
Dragon
again?
subscriber?
Who did that?
Duke isn't so
Yes?
sure of that.
Hey, Nerdy Dork, slow down, buddy. You don't have to do it for everybody. So, all right, another 1,000 gold, everybody here, in your honor. And we hit level 5. All right, we're at 0% of level 5, or is it level 6? Oh, I don't know. You enjoy hearing me say Nerdy Dork. All right. Yes, and Nerdy Dork to Ernan. Right? Something like that? Mm-hmm. All right. Double your risk? No, you got to do exclamation point Space Prince there, Squiz. The Space Prince, the one that'll do it for you. Channel says all-time record is 65% of level 11. That must have been a long time ago. Interesting. Level 11. Well, that sounds pretty amazing. But yeah, I'm not thinking that we're gonna get this next level, so I'm not gonna be so hyped about it. Okay, close that. Got that delivered. I'm at 9.12. That was mission 20 high sec, 1 low sec.
Warp drive active.
Folks. Well, I think there's an exclamation point below if you want Coke. It's 25% sale on subs now. All right. Well, thank you for that.
Active.
Welcome, Dragon. Man, where does he come up with this shit? Welcome, Dragon just said, apologies for the odd smell. I've been immersed in FanFest for days and I need a quick shower. It doesn't change the fact that I'm disappointed it's over. It's a fantastic event for EVE enthusiasts like myself. He's a dork.
Drive
Welcome,
active.
Dragon is. Quiz did exclamation point blow. Oh, and it thinks he's looking for blow up dolls, but Soulfire Guard is the one who knows about him because he got one last week and it's been nothing but smiles. Yeah, I'll just make sure I never smile too
Drive
big.
active.
Welcome, Elder Dragon.
What?
So, you think you're worthy
Nerdy
of
dork.
being a Markee Dragon subscriber? Duke isn't so sure of that.
All right.
Welcome,
so,
Elder Dragon. So, you think you're worthy of being a Markee Dragon subscriber?
Nerdy Dork.
Duke isn't so sure of that.
Gifting a bunch more subs.
Welcome, Elder Dragon. So, you think you're worthy of being a
he got
Markee
into
Dragon
level 6
subscriber?
hype train.
Duke isn't so
He's
sure
been
of
carrying
that.
this train on his own. So, Nerdy Dork gifted a sub to Stuart Jack.
Welcome, Elder Dragon.
1,000 gold.
So, you think you're
And then
worthy
Nerdy
of being a
Dork
Markee
to
Dragon subscriber?
Soul Star.
Duke isn't so
Another
sure of
1,000
that.
gold. Nerdy Dork to Sergeant.
Welcome,
1,000
Elder
gold.
Dragon.
Nerdy Dork
So,
to
you think
Archfire.
you're worthy of being a Markee
Another
Dragon
1,000 gold.
subscriber? Duke isn't so sure of that. Welcome, Elder Dragon. So, you think you're worthy of being a Markee Dragon subscriber? Duke isn't so sure of that.
Well, that was pretty crazy, that phone call I just got. Okay, let me finish up rewarding everybody here. Nerdy Dork for Commander Zimos. And Nerdy Dork to Captain Trip. Another 1,000 gold. So there's another 6,000 gold to everybody. You are all Fritch. That phone call had the same caller ID as our local police station. And so it came up looking like it was someone from there calling me. Except it was some salesman wanting to sell me something. Now that's
Docking permission requested.
pretty cheesy. That's why I answered it.
Docking request accepted.
All right. Go to the mission agent again, and we are high-sec again. So, my theory is that this mission agent is about 22 to 1. So this is number 21 high-sec. We've had one low-sec. All right, this one's pretty close too.
Warp drive active.
Trying to sell me a jockstrap? No, he was trying to sell me something from
Warp drive
Expedia,
active.
which is travel. Extended car warranty? Right. At least those have died off. I haven't gotten one of those in a while. This is gonna be an
Warp
easy
drive
delivery.
active.
And yeah, it looks like the hype train's just about over, and we'll all get some new emotes.
Warp drive active.
All right, there it goes.
Docking permission requested.
Got some
Docking
choo-choo
request accepted.
type evil. Huh. Interesting. All right. Well, thank you, Nerdy Dork, for carrying that for so long. I appreciate it. Okay, deliver. Complete the mission. Out. Out that bumped my standing. Well, 9.13. Okay. How's New Eden these days? He stopped playing a few years ago. He corp disbanded, friends asked to play again. Daz, the game is really good right now, and the expansion coming out in November
Warp drive active.
looks like we are going to have a lot of fun. So it's going to be quite a bit of chaos and fun at the same time, I think. So, yeah, if you're thinking about coming back, you should. In fact, exclamation point sale, Omega's on sale right now. So 20% off. You can get it from us. And so, yeah.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, and the sale ends tomorrow night. I'll probably send another newsletter out about it in the morning saying, y'all better get off your butts if you're trying to get some of this. So the game is really good. And if you need a corp, I mean, start looking for one. You can ask in here for suggestions. Yeah, so I am enjoying the game. I took about a year break. Well, I didn't actually quit playing altogether. I was still training, still did a few things, but more or less for a year, I didn't play nearly as much. Yeah, now I've been back playing it every day again. So, Gray's Rot and Vetmac, thank you for the follows. Welcome.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
And Elvadryan, thank you for the follow as well. All right, time for another mission, huh? Man, that one went by quick. Another high sec one. We are 22-1, which is what I predicted. Now, we gotta do like, this is gonna sound crazy, like at least 100 missions out of here to get a percentage. But my prediction is that this will only give about 4.5% Lowsec missions from this mission agent. So having just 22 here, because that's 22-1, and so we haven't had enough volume of them to call that prediction any sort of good. Oh, it's more homeless. All right, Soylent Green. So this is Ketz. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. By the way, all of you who are here, we do have a giveaway today. It's like it's one of the older packs, skill packs. I think it's 500,000 skill points, exclamation point giveaway. We still have a couple of them left in our store. I think this particular one, like the one that we're giving away, I think there's only 5 or 10 left in our store, and then they're sold out. It's the old version. And if you win it, and you've already applied one of these before, and it tells you that you can't apply it, then maybe you have an alt account you can apply it to, or, you know, if you like already applied them on all your accounts, well, then you can make a corp mate really happy or something, give them the code. So, yeah. Then we have a monthly giveaway, which you can get in on as well, which is 1.5 million skill points. And we'll draw that pretty much first show of next month. And you don't need to be present to win. If you win, we will send it to you in email. So if you even have to take off before the end of the show today, if you win, it'll be in your email.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Hello?
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Regoman and Destiny, thank you for the follows. All right. Easy peasy. How do you bet gold? With the raid command, but there's no raid right now. Gotta wait till one fires up.
Warp drive active.
Yes. If you try it right now, you'll be called a dumbass. I see that you tried it.
Warp drive active.
Inflame in the membrane. Inflame in the brain! Thank you for following. Welcome. Yeah, I like it. Good play on words.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
All right. Let's see here. So, Repicolis, now that you're a sub in here,
Warp
do an
drive
@ welcome
active.
dragon so that you're like calling him out, and then ask him to smell your finger and see what he says. He will give you a
Docking
response.
permission requested. Docking request accepted.
All right, grabbing the next mission here. And we are high sec again. So that's 23 and 1. All right. And we're gonna have to expand a little bit more for this one. Gonna need another cargo expander. A lot of viewership on Eve lately. Yeah, a lot of that has to do with the drops, but there are a ton of new people here too. New players and stuff, so it's good.
Warp drive
Yeah.
active.
And Titan Artemis, thank you for the follow. Welcome. At Dr. Cake, hello.
Warp drive active.
Oh, there was an Iteron Mark V next to me. Pencil ship. Why am I wanting to improve standings with this group? Because it's for the Amar sales,
Warp drive
the
active.
trade hub Amar. And these are the exact corp to work with to bring those standings up, which will save me in taxes. I have done 75 million in sale, or 75 billion in sales, and 172 million in purchases. Billion in purchases in the last 30 days. And so every little bit will
Warp
save
drive
me
active.
some percentage on all those taxes and transaction fees, and it just equals a lot. You know, we're talking a couple billion difference. And so, you know, if you could make an extra couple billion a month, you would do something like this. In this case, I'm saving it, but it also means I'm making it.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
For standings, but you can only get up to 1 point. It's only about 1 point. And it's really, those tags are designed, the Cosmos missions are designed for corrections of standings. And so you can do it with Amar, Mimitar, Galante, Kadari. But those are designed to be correcting your standings. You can only do them once. Holy cow. It is getting stormy out here all of a sudden. That's my backyard. Oh. Bunch of leaves blowing out of the trees and everything. I don't know what's going on. I guess we got a thunderhead or a storm front moving in. About to get some rain. All right. What state? I'm in Florida. Okay. So, 9.14. All right. It's slow going at this rate. I figure to get to a 10.0, I kid you not, to go from 9 to 10, it's probably going to take 500 to 1,000 missions of this type. I kid you not. It's because it just goes slower and slower the higher you get. what'll be the saving grace is if the next special I get comes from this one mission giver that is also in Empire family or Emperor family. So no hurricanes right now. Well, at least I don't think so.
Active.
Although there was something in the Gulf. Yeah, we have something pointing this direction, but it's probably not going to be a problem. Oh. No, it's pointed right at Cuba, which means it could come back up at us. All right, well, we'll see on that. We're in one of the safest places in Florida.
Drive active.
So yeah, Narja went away with the Triglavian invasion. Now we only have Udema. And Udema's going to be a problem because
Warp drive active.
With this new war, the corruption, I'm calling it the corruption war. I don't know what it's actually going to be called, but I'm calling it the corruption war. We could see Udema go to a 0.4 on security, and then that will block off Jita. Jita will then not have any high-sec routes between it and any of the other trade hubs if Udema is blocked off.
Drive active.
So that's going to be very interesting. I think that I'm probably going to be heavily involved with the war in some fashion. I don't know yet exactly at what point or whatnot. I don't know yet what it's going to do to my standings. And so I'm probably going to move another one of my characters over to... In fact, I should do that. I should do that soon. I have a Minmatar character that's really good with PvP, and I should move her soon. What are you doing? What are you doing? Do you see everybody here? It's nice that you come and visit me. Or are you watching my ship? All right.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, in fact, you know what? So, in NES right now, hey, Crash Naps. Crash Naps, I watched you a bunch. You had just such a wild show. Squiz and I were watching you, and I think you're a little insane.
Docking permission requested.
Yeah,
Docking
I think
request
you're a
accepted.
little bit disturbed. Guys in Twitch, click on Crash Naps and give him a follow. This guy's Eve show, I'm not even sure what happened when I watched. It was weird. But it was entertaining. So give him a follow. All right. Yeah, I don't know if I followed you. I see you again. I'll do it while you're doing show. So yeah, it was weird. but it was entertaining. So, yeah. Okay, it's another high-sec mission. I'm transporting drugs. Alrighty. So, I did have a great FanFest, Crash Naps. So we were just talking about FanFest stuff and what was announced, and about the war, the corruption war, and I think that a target of that war is going to be Udema in ISEC, and that it's going to be that corruption is going to attempt to lower the security status of Udema. And so I think it's going to be very interesting. I think it's going to cause a lot of strife.
Oh yeah,
and
another
I think it's going
dragon
to cause
boarding
a lot
the
of
train.
war.
All aboard!
Table for
Choo
two.
choo.
9 months as a sub. Thank you for that. About 90 gold to everybody here in your honor. And so speaking of that, okay, so I have another character that is I can't bring them up right now because they're in alpha state right now. But I have another character that is Minmatar and has just about everything Minmatar is gold, is Mastery 5, and would probably make a really good PvP character for this war. And so I might dedicate her to the war. She has about 150 million skill points. And I knew I was going to move her to one of my accounts. I think that I'm going to move her to this account that I'm on, that I'm showing right here. Which means that I need to buy... What the hell? This is not the store. This was happening to me earlier, too. All right, I'm going to accept this since I already said everything. And I marked it down. This is mission number 24. Here, I'm going to put this in my cargo hold. All right, I'm going to reset this client. And so I'm going to completely quit game with this one. I'm going to bring the client up again. The store's not working right for me with this client. Make a good Jita ganker in a tornado? Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see. Her standings won't matter so much, I don't think, unless there's something really good that you get off of being
Connecting.
off of standings in the war from being chaotic or being, what's the other word? Suppression. Corruption or suppression. And so, yeah, join the fleet again. And so, okay, let's see if I can open up the store here. There we go. All right. So the multiple pilot training, I'm going to want to train her more after I move her onto this account. I'm going to have to pay $20 to move her onto this account. And it'll be a transfer fee that you pay to CCP to move a character from one place to another, one account to another. And so 24 months, 3,680, with it being on sale, brings you to 153 Plex per month if you buy the 24. And so I already did this on my other two accounts, and have extra people training. And so at 150 with the sale 20% off, and then it's already cheaper because you're buying in volume. At 150 Plex per month, I think that feels really, really worth it. And so I'm gonna pop for this. You can see I have an enormous amount of Plex right now. And so I am going to buy this, and for myself. All right, and I won't activate it though until I bring the other character over here. So There we go. All right. And I don't think there's anything else. I don't need any of these fleshy skins. Although you can get them in our store right now, because Omega is 20% off as well. And you get some or most of these. Anyway. All right. Oh, skill extractors are on sale now. Are these on sale? Or is that the normal price? Shit. Does anybody know? Are skill extractors 20% off of what they are normally? Or is it always 20% off when you buy more? That's the normal price. Okay. So, well, shit. Is this the normal price? Fuck. Did I buy them without them all? All right. Well, so I want to wait until they say that there's an extra sale on this. And in fact, here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to take myself a little print screen of that and save that. Here I was thinking, is this not on sale? Did I just buy all of these and it's just a regular discount? The multiple character time is discounted already? All right. Yeah, because the one is discounted here. So, all right. Okay, so yeah, I'm waiting for these to be on sale above and beyond what it is. That's why I've got so much Plex right now. I actually put buy orders out on the market, and I think I filled all of them. And so this is literally like $1,000 worth of Plex. I shit you not. 20,000 to 600 and something in our store. So this is $900 worth of Plex, something like that. I mean, it's just an insane amount. I've never had this much Plex before in my life, but I put in buy orders for it, and I got them at what I think is a reasonable price. I didn't pay what people are asking. I paid under that, but I got, probably saved 5%, 7%. Anyway, I'm waiting for the skill extractors to be on sale. I need 250 of them, I think. And so that's going to be like 20,000 Plex right there. And because then I'm going to extract from 2 characters that I have, which I'm no longer going to use, and then I'm going to sell it all on the market. And that's going to be an enormous amount of money. Selling the skill injectors, like 200 of them. I want to look and see what they're. Oh, I can't look here and see what they're going for. Am I in the same? I'm not in the same region as Amar, so I don't think I can look here. I think they sell for like 800 million, 880 million, something like that. Large skill injectors. Oh, 958. All right. So anyway, I plan on that I will have about 200 of them. Skill injectors around 900 million. So I'm going to end up with 200 of them. That'll be about 180 billion. And then I will probably turn around and buy Plex with that money again. And I'm trying to change up how I'm doing things. I'm trying to you know, just I'm changing my marketing tactics. I'm trying some different things. I'm now putting a lot more on the market. I am doing a lot more transactions. You can see here I've sold 77 billion. Well, I sold something big here. I've sold 77 billion in the last 30 days and purchased 172 billion in the last 30 days. Granted, 140 billion of that or so was Plex. So, and then I just spent some, which is gonna go into, I mean, that Plex that I just spent, it lowers my net worth because that is not a tradable item. It says 769 billion. So, yeah, that lowers the amount. And it says I've got 14 billion in escrow. Do I really still have that much in escrow? I thought I made buys today. No, I don't know. Why do I have 14 billion in escrow? This says 297 million. Yeah, my only buy order that's left is this Kernite, which will be filled in the next day or two. So why does it say that I have 14 billion in market escrow? Let me catch up on new followers. Cyberbully, General Georges, Koran, Asclepius, and Cad Brontosaurus. Thank you for the follows. Welcome. Do contracts count as escrow? I don't think I have any contracts out there, but that's a good question. I do not have any outstanding contracts. So I saw something that says that it's only updated every 12 hours. So I know that corporation assets and blueprints are excluded. So I do have probably another 100 billion in corp assets. So, all right, well, I guess I'll see what this says tomorrow. You know, I don't know what it's going to say, but I guess I'll see what this says tomorrow. And, but buying those, they're all separated out. Oh, I got a pacifier, Master at Arms reward. Nice. That's from you guys using my link. By the way, I changed my link to my other character here because my primary Markee Dragon one, he got all the stuff like lickety split, and you know, so there's some rewards in that. So I switched it over to here a couple weeks ago. So, all right, I really should cash this stuff out that's in here. Oh, and I had a couple more multiple pilot training, but I wanted to get them while they were on sale, so I bought a 24 pack. There we go. All right, I've got commitment, you know. So, how bad is traveling between MR and G these days? It's a long trip. It's like 44, 46 jumps, something like that. It's a long trip. So, yeah. All right, let's take this next mission over. And so that's part of what I've been talking a little bit about with this war that's coming up in November, and this war that's coming up in November is gonna put Udema in jeopardy. I'm pretty sure of it. Udema is a pinch point. Now, there's a couple of other, like Abazon. Yeah, Abazon is Lowsec. But here's what somebody said. Somebody else said that it was possible that the suppression might be able to raise standings in a system too. So if suppression went in and fought in Abazon or whatever it's called, Abazon, to raise it, because it's 0.4, raise it to 0.5, then it could be that we could go through there. Then it could be you go through there and then it's 7 jumps. Periculus, you say it's the CYBO Reunite War? Is that what it's actually called? And what does CYBO stand for? So Grave Tattoo and Santiago and Cindy, thank you for the follows, welcome. Yeah, so I don't know if I didn't hear that at watching FanFest, saying that suppression could raise a system. If that is a tactic as well, that could be very, very interesting. That like a new route gets opened up. Now these reset, as far as I understand it. There's a lot of stuff that's not locked in, that's not set in stone. But if we could do something to change that so that Abazon was 0.5 for a couple of weeks, then that could be really huge. They did say it resets, but they also said it was permanent. And so I don't understand.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
The permanent remark sounded to me like maybe that was a misspeak, because they said it on FanFest show. They said it permanent, and then later they said it would reset. Now, so I don't know exactly what's going to happen, but if it's permanent until it resets, yes, that maybe was the thing. We don't know how often a reset is. Is a reset every week? Is a reset every month? Is a reset when the war gets to a certain point? And so it could take a couple of days. It could take months. We don't know. And then if it causes a lot of strife with people, with this, lowering the system and everything, and it's pissing off a lot of people, that people like Safety and some other groups are going to be like, let's hit it, boys. Piss them off again. That's exactly what's going to happen. And it'll be great. So it's after one side claims 5 systems. All right. So, and then they said that there was something else that happened after that. That then the next time they'd have to claim 7, or the next time they'd have to claim 3, something like that, because the winning side gets some sort of bonus, which I didn't understand. I was listening to the whole thing. That doesn't mean I understood it all. I think some people at FanFest may have been able to ask some more questions and have some more insight on all of this, as well as maybe some of the talks that were not on the FanFest show. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. So, Big Toe Magoo, you say you just keep changing to the winning side next season? Happens all the time in other games? Yeah, well, maybe I'll have one character on each side. I don't know. I did that in Faction Warfare originally, where I had characters in both sides. I had a Caldari, a Mar, Galante, and Mimitar, specializing in their own areas. And so, and that was,
drive active.
you know, I enjoyed it. I did enjoy playing both sides. But the sessions felt way more like marketing this year. So I was really surprised to see the one lady who came out and talked a couple of times, who's a product manager. Normally, product managers do not come out and talk on stuff like this unless it's a convention about selling Amway or some other products to other people, like when you're talking business to business.
Drive active.
Product managers don't usually come out and talk to consumers, which is us. And so that was a huge red flag for me. And she came out and she timidly said that she's going to do the skins and they're going to cost Plex for these little skin bits for making your own skins. And she said that timidly, like she was afraid of the reaction.
Drive active.
Now, the stuff that she announced I think I'm fine with it. It all looks really good and stuff, but the red flag for me was a product manager coming out there and saying this stuff. That's the first time I have seen a project manager addressing the players. So it's Evermarks for patterns and then Plex to make your custom skins permanent. So, you know, I don't know what to think of that. It is a change, it is a difference. Sometimes people wear multiple hats, and she may be the product manager and the person that was going to go out there and talk wasn't available or couldn't do it for some reason or something, and so she did it because she knew all the stuff. I don't know. So, but, you know, whatever. I mean, she was very well spoken, and I didn't, other than her title, everything looked fine. So, and I don't know, you know, if it's just 10 Plex to lock it in, that'll be fine. If it's 500 Plex to lock it in, maybe that'll be fine. I think we don't want to destroy the current skins market by a bunch of custom skins flooding in. You think it's because she's a good communicator? She was a very good communicator. She was a very good communicator. She spoke very well. And so, you know, I think that that was, I found that interesting. So, all right, if you're watching on YouTube, you're gonna have to wait for the next episode. For Twitch, we're gonna continue going on. So